Megan, and you can probably hear, but it's raining right now, and it's just the most soothing sound to me. So I'm embracing the vibe. I just got rained on, so if I look a little crazy, that's why. But I just touched up my makeup, and I have a swatch of this on my hand, but I had to show you guys this even before I show it in a haul. And this is the KVD Dazzle Stick, and this is like a cream shadow stick in Flash Storm. And so it's literally like a twist up, looks like a lipstick, but it's a very, very soft, creamy cream shadow. So I just literally dabbed it on a little bit and I swatched it on my hand. It is so metallic and like multi-dimensionally shimmery. Like, I don't think this is doing it justice, but it's like blue, pink, brown. Like, it is just so pretty, and I love it. And this was the last one at my Ulta. The sales associate had to like find it in a drawer, and I was so lucky that they had this color because this is the one I wanted. But yeah, just wanted to mention that to you guys in case you're wondering what's on my eyes and what this swatch is. That's what is going on. So we have my empties from June 2021, and I have so much makeup in here, and perfume, and skincare, and hair care. So let's just dive in. This is like a declutter of my mom's and mine, and this is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I had passed this on to her after I had really tried to make this work in a project pan, and I just didn't really love this compared to other foundations. So I had her try it, and she used it for quite a few months, but she was like, I just really prefer my CoverGirl foundation. So neither of us really like this. To me, it got too oily on my skin throughout the day. And for my mom, she said that she thought it really emphasized her pores and like any like peach fuzz that she had on her face. And I don't remember that being an issue when I wore it, but I mostly mixed it with other foundations, so that could be why. But this is so hyped up. I've heard about this pretty much since the beginning of me watching YouTube, and so many celebrities say they wear it. Like, I don't know. I just don't vibe with this, I guess, and neither does my mom. So yeah, there's not that much left, but I'm just going to get rid of this because I don't know, it just hasn't worked out for us. And then this I fully used up. It's the Laneige Glowy Makeup Serum. And I have been working diligently on this for several months because I bought this last year during the Sephora VIB sale. I'm pretty sure it was last year. I hope it wasn't 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure it was last year. And this was a total impulse buy. I had seen people talk about this, but never really looked up reviews or anything. And this is basically, like it says, it's like a makeup serum. So it has the little dropper, and okay, there's like a little blob left, but it's like a clear gel, not silicone-y, not oily. Like, it's just kind of a lightweight moisturizer almost. And so I did like this, but I didn't notice a major difference when I used it compared to when I ran out of it. So I used this up. It lasted me quite a long time, and I think that it was a nice primer, but I just don't really miss it, and I wouldn't repurchase it. I have 2 nail empties, and this is my base coat and my top coat. It's pretty unbelievable to me that I like ran out of these at the same time, but my tried and true holy grail must-have nail product is the OPI Nail Envy. And there's like a little bit left, but when it gets to this point, you like can't really get it out. Like, not enough gets on the brush. So I just bought a new one, and this is a must-have for me because my nails are just naturally very brittle and they peel and stuff. But when I use this consistently, especially if I use it as a base coat every time I paint my nails, which I paint my nails very often, this just helps to strengthen my nails. I just love it, and I've gone through many bottles of this, so another one bit the dust. And then a newer favorite of mine is this top coat from Essie. This is the Gel Couture top coat, and it comes in this kind of crazy swirly bottle. And I got this in like a set with the top coat and one of these Gel Couture nail polishes. The polish is fine, but it didn't really stand out to me like this top coat does. This is perfect in so many ways. It is like a wider brush, which I love. Like, this is my favorite type of brush, so you really only need like 2 coats on each nail to really coat it nicely. It's not too thin, it's not too thick, it's not goopy, it's not stringy like some top coats I have like get really stringy. This is not like that, and it's just perfect. Like, it doesn't make my nail polish like shrink. I've had other Essie top coats that are like really nice and glossy, but they will shrink my nail polish, and so it always just looks like weird on my nails. This doesn't do that. It's just perfect, and again, I repurchased that, so that is a definite like new favorite in my nail care routine, so absolutely love that. And while we're talking about nail polish, I used up this non-acetone nail polish remover from Target, just the Up and Up brand. When I'm in a pinch, I'll get something like this, but I really prefer the OPI nail polish remover. It's just so much more effective, but this is super cheap and just helps me not go through the more expensive kind as fast, so I do buy that from time to time. Oh my gosh, I used up 3 lip balms in the past month, so that is like crazy because I always have multiple lip balms going, so it's kind of funny they all like ran out at the same time. This one I had next to my bed, and this is the Sarah Happ Lip Slip in Whipped Vanilla Bean. This is huge, you guys. This is so concentrated, and such a little bit goes a long way that this, I'm pretty sure, has lasted me almost this entire year so far, if I'm not mistaken. Like, this has lasted me a very long time, and I do really like it, but I don't think I would necessarily repurchase it. I mean, I might if I found it on sale, but it's not like a must-have to me. I also used up the Fresh Sugar Lychee Hydrating Lip Balm in the little pot container, and I really liked this scent or flavor. It's very light, like it's not super strong, so I didn't feel like it left a lot of taste on my lips, which I don't really like. I just really like this one, and I've gone through many different flavors of these, but the lychee is definitely a favorite, the lemon and the caramel. Those are my top ones from Fresh, and I really like those. And I also used up this Juvia's Place lip balm, which was from their holiday collection, so I don't know if you can buy it, and this was the caramel one. I can't like twist it up anymore, and this is such a good caramel scent, but the color was really off for me. It was almost like a yellowy orange, and so I just use this as a lip balm, and thankfully, since I've been working from home for 16 months, something like that, I am able just to put on stuff that doesn't look very great but use it up, and this felt good, smelled amazing, but didn't look very good, so I just plowed through this at my like little workstation and used that up. But I loved how that smelled. This is so sad to me. This is the Rochas Elixir Essence perfume, and I love this perfume so much. It is so expensive, and it just doesn't last on me. Like, it just doesn't last at all, and I guess I can get a few little remaining droplets out of here, but this is such a beautiful scent. It's like a tart, sweet rose, powdery as well. Like, it is so beautiful, and this is so expensive, and if it lasted on me, I would buy it because I love it so much, like the fragrance, but it just doesn't last, so I can't justify the price for something that doesn't last well. But I did really love this. I'm probably gonna keep this bottle just to smell it because I do really love that. I finally used up this Benefit Goofproof brow pencil. I'm pretty sure I've been using this for the entire year as well. So this is the one where it's like an angled tip, and at the very end mine like broke off a little bit, so I was just like, okay, I've been using this for so long that I don't really care to like use every last little scrape. So love that it's angled, love that it has a spoolie on the end, but since I do have naturally full brows, ever since I use this up, I've just been using tinted brow gel without filling them in at all, and I love it. I think that it just is perfectly fine. I don't need to fill in my brows because I don't have sparse brows, and it's just one less thing I have to do and one less thing I have to buy. So I'm just using the Kosas brow gel, and I really like it. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be purchasing brow pencils, but I do have a few that Benefit has sent me, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. I'll probably get back into a phase, but right now I'm in a phase with no brow pencil necessary. I used up the Milani eyeshadow primer that I swear by. Squeezed every little drip out of this, and I have a new one. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer to make sure my eyeshadow lasts all day long, and I have more oily eyelids, so this one works for me. But I know this doesn't work for everyone, but if you like the Urban Decay primer potion, this is very similar. So if that one works for you, this one is a good drugstore alternative. And then lastly, for makeup, I have the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara, and this one just started flaking on me, unfortunately. So I really do like this formula, and the wand is nice for volumizing my lashes, but it just didn't last long enough for me to justify the price because I normally buy Maybelline mascaras, but this one I got, I think, during like an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, so it was half off. But still, I like my Maybelline better, so I would probably repurchase that if I got, or I found a good deal on it, but I don't know. I like my Maybelline. Okay, on to the rest of the goodies. So most recently, I dyed my hair with the Schwarzkopf Simply Color in 4.68 Chocolate Cherry. And so you can't really see it, but in direct sunlight, my hair has a really beautiful red tone to it, which is my absolute favorite. And I've used this for the past 2 times, and I really love this hair dye. So I would definitely repurchase and definitely recommend that like line of hair dye. I used up the Way Super Dry Shampoo, and I really like this stuff. It smells so good, like their Melrose Place fragrance, and that's like a rose fragrance, so you can tell I really like rose scents. And I use this up, and I have the Sol de Janeiro dry shampoo going right now, so I really like that as well. They're, I think, similar price points for the amount of product that you get, and they're just nice. They do the job, they smell good, so I would repurchase this, but right now I'm enjoying the Sol de Janeiro. I used up the Bath & Body Works Champagne Apple and Honey Shower Gel. And do you guys know what this smells like? Oh my gosh. This smells like those L'Oreal like shampoos that were around when I was a kid that looked like a fish. Oh my god. This was such an amazing fragrance for that scent memory. It's like a sour apple scent. I loved this. And I don't know if they have this scent again this year during like the fall or the semi-annual sale or whatever, but I really liked this, and it just took me back to my childhood, and I'm such a nostalgic person, so this was just such a feel-good scent, and it really does smell like sour apples. Like, it's just that dead on scent from my childhood. So I really love that. I used every last drip, and I enjoyed this one so much. I used up this perfume, you guys. I can't believe it. This is my Prada Candy, and this was a big bottle. This was 2.7 fluid ounces, 80 ml. And I love this one because the spray is like at the top, and this used to be my signature scent probably four to 5 years ago. I like pretty much exclusively wore this, and this is still a really nice scent, but it's not my favorite anymore. And I use this, like how I use this up recently was when I was going to bed, I would spray this on very generously, because since it was quite a few years old, like this is probably 5 to 6 years old, it just didn't last very well at all because it was just too old. So I would just spray myself and spray my sheets and everything, and so I blew through the rest of this bottle pretty quickly. But I have a lot of other fragrances that I much prefer now, but this is a scent that I enjoy, but just not my favorite anymore. But I do love this bottle, and it was a phase of my life. I loved it for many years, and now I've just moved on. So I'm glad that I used that up, and I'm happy to be using other fragrances now. So yeah, that's probably the last time you'll see Prada Candy for a very long time in my collection. Skincare, I used up some Fresh Soy Face Cleanser, one of these big giant bottles. This is the 200 milliliter container. It is completely empty. I love in these because it's like upside down for where the lid is. You literally get every last drop without having to cut it open. So I absolutely love that about this. This is my favorite cleanser. Use it day, night, in the shower. Like, it's just perfect. And if you're like a very minimal makeup person, you can use this to remove your makeup and then use it again to like fully wash your face. So it's just awesome. No matter who you are, I think this would be a nice cleanser for you because it's not stripping. It's not like too heavy. Like, it's not really creamy. It's just perfect. I love that. I also love the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I've used this for many years, and so I used up another one of these. And this is just a super basic, very effective, fragrance-free makeup remover. So you just take a little bit, rub it on your skin at the end of the day, and it melts all of your makeup. It's absolutely amazing. Highly recommend that, and always have backups of that. I used up my favorite floss. This is the Reach Mint Waxed Floss. I get these big like sizes on Amazon, and I always order multiple because I never want to be without this floss. So I floss every single night now, which I never used to do, but Invisalign trained me to take really good care of my teeth, including flossing, and it's made such a huge difference, and I just really am a huge proponent of flossing. So that is my favorite one. I used up one moisturizer. This is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream, and this was one actually that when me and my mom and sister were cleaning out my mom's like beauty stash and helping her reorganize, this was one that she had partially used but just didn't really love. So I was like, oh, I love that stuff, and she was like, okay, you can have it. And I'm sure I bought this for her at some point, so I kind of re-gifted this to myself. But I love this stuff. This is one of my favorite face moisturizers for nighttime specifically, and I still love it. So I used that one up, but my mom did start that. I only used one sheet mask over the past month, and this is the Patchology The Good Fight sheet mask. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having like some breakouts on my chin. I have been like just trying to really go minimal with my makeup lately to help my skin just like breathe or whatever, and this has been a really great sheet mask for like when I feel like my skin is just really congested, so I do like that. And then I have two hand lotions that I used up, the Bath & Body Works Shea Butter, and I use this at my bedside table, and I didn't really like the scent of this. I don't know, I just didn't really vibe with it, so I like the texture but not the scent. And then Aquaphor, I go through this like hotcakes. This stuff is amazing. It says, for dry, cracked, irritated skin, clinically proven to restore smooth, healthy skin. And it's so true. It is a miracle worker. I'm gonna try to get a little dollop out of here. Oh yeah. So if you have burns, scrapes, dry hands, dry anything, this is just a must-have. And I swear by this for my hands, because my hands will crack if they're really dry. Even in the summer they can be dry, so I do still use this at night in the summertime, and it just soothes my hands. Or if you have really dry feet, this is also great. So it's a little bit like greasy, but since I wear it at night, it like doesn't really bother me. So love that. And that is everything, you guys. Those are all of my empties for the past month, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And let me know what you've used up recently, especially if you're really proud of something you used up, like the primer I was really proud of, and the perfume. Like that is a huge thing because I have so many perfumes now. But anyway, I hope you guys are all doing really well. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye!